This is Daniel Plays. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. As you can see, finally 3,000 trophies. They said they couldn't be done with just tournament level standard troops with some random deck that I just created and I've been using since almost the beginning of time, or at least since I've got, I think the wizard might be one of the later ones, or the goblin gang, but nonetheless, I didn't think it was gonna get done. You guys didn't think it was gonna get done. Everybody I played didn't think it was gonna get done, but I've made it. Finally, Hog freaking Mountain Arena 10, after being stuck in Arena 9 for what seemed like forever. And as you can see here, I've already unlocked the heal spell. Might have got it in one of my free chests, but I got it. I mean, that was the only card needed in Hog Mountain. I have it unlocked now. Just got to work on getting it to tournament standard level 7. Although I may or may not use it, we'll see. But as you can see there, I got the miner as well. I did go ahead and take advantage of a special Hog Mountain value pack offer in which I got plenty of gold to purchase the the Dark Prince and the Ice Golem. And I did get a certain legendary who likes to mine his way to the other side, so there's that. Clash player, let me go ahead and show you some of these some of these replays. Seaman Kobak, that is clan name. Now level 8, not my fault. Take advantage when you can. I suppose you have to, but did it work well for me? Let's find out. Here we go. Now, when you come across a great princess player, it can get so frustrating and it's almost quit raging worthy. And well, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna double click and swipe up, so I play through. So here we go. Start off with my baby dragon. Got my knight, and of course I'm gonna fireball, using the spells for the princess, because like I said, she can get so annoying. And then out comes his big P.E.K.K.A. You guys been following me along since the beginning of my videos. I can tell you right now that the P.E.K.K.A. is one of the cards, one of many actually, but one of the main cards that just wrecks my deck. I just don't really have great cards to counter it. I don't really have swarm cards besides the goblin gang, but you know, a little log can take that out, or say a princess shot just like that. He actually wasted a zap there, but that's on him. So here we go, princess time. What am I gonna do? I like to drop the knight down, obviously soak up some damage and just take her out, but she still does get her couple shots in. Obviously didn't take her out in time. And I mean, beautiful play skeletons. Maybe that's something I should start playing, just so I can do stuff like that, where I got a little push coming, 1 elixir skeletons, pull them off to the side to eliminate most of that damage. So maybe in a future video, maybe when I learn how to really play the game, so to say. But here we go again, the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A. The only thing worse than the P.E.K.K.A. is executioner, bowler, baby dragon with tornado, in my opinion. And as you guys know, I don't really have a good defense for a hog rider. So there's that. Takes the tower. I'm still worried about that P.E.K.K.A. I throw my giant just to keep him distracted, and in reality I'm sacrificing that giant just so the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't take me out, but he cycled back to another P.E.K.K.A. And I don't know if you noticed how long that princess stayed alive, but something tells me that his princess is gonna get dropped once again. But like I said, if you come across somebody who knows how to play with the princess card, it gets so frustrating. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised my phone survived this match. It was really frustrating to play against. But here I go, trying to make a push. And what was that? You see that princess just launch her arrows over, and that's it. There goes that push. So what am I gonna do here? I mean, just throw the knight down and pray. Hog rider. This guy just, he really had the deck to frustrate me and punish me. So like I said, I know I don't have the best deck in the world, but this right here is one of the decks that really beat me down. It really took it out of me. And at this point I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna be on some type of losing streak, and it's gonna start with that right there, the P.E.K.K.A. and the princess. So frustrating. But then Gavin Free from the boys. What an epic match. I mean, I know I say this in a couple of videos, but if this wasn't Royale TV worthy, then I honestly don't know what is. I mean, the ending here, well, actually the entire gameplay was entertaining in my opinion, but the ending itself, if I recall, I actually called the game and tell them well played, and the game wasn't over, but you'll see. So here we go, Gavin Free of the boys. And I tend to forget that the Ice Spirit does do splash damage. You drop down as many troops as you want. As soon as that Ice Spirit drops, it's just gonna freeze everybody. So here we go again, princess player, level 2 princess. Let's see if I see how I take care of it in this one. As you can see, he does have a graveyard. I have noticed that I play all right against graveyard cards, but it is quite effective, especially when you don't expect it and you don't have the right counter for it at the time. I mean, it'll just completely take out your tower. And here we go, Hog Rider, Ice Spirit. How frustrating is that? And of course he drops the log, so my main defense is no more. But if you look on the other side, here goes my wizard, here goes my knight. Doing a decent amount of damage. I like it. Mega minion down. Better put something down to defend it. There we go. Witch off to the right tower. Ooh. Now Inferno towers. Those I've learned to cope with better so than say the P.E.K.K.A.
Let's go.
I've noticed that if you drop your dragon on a certain tile off to the right hand side or off to the left, depending on where the Inferno tower is, a lot of times the baby dragon will actually bypass that Inferno tower and just beeline it straight towards the tower. And I mean, that doesn't sit well with my opponent, but you gotta take advantage of every little trick you have. So here I go, try to defend with my knight. Pretty much my meat sponge, because that barbarian I assumed was gonna take it out completely. But now a little counter push starting. I go ahead and attack on both sides, hoping to get some damage. Gotta love that knight. Oh my goodness, that knight. That's one card I plan on upgrading first, because just to have it as my mini tank, oh, it'll work wonders. That was a great play. The Inferno tower right next to the princess. I thought originally that the Inferno tower was going to be able to take out my troop on my side, but obviously wasn't the case. And here we go. I love that witch spawning its skeletons to keep that Inferno tower occupied, so to say. And once again, hey, let me go ahead and just throw my goblin gang down just so you can obliterate it with your log. Why not? Why not? So I take his tower. Now we're tied 1-1. And here we go. Trying to use that knight to do as much damage as I can. Use my minions so they can absorb some more of that damage, just so my giant won't have to deal with it. So here we go, thinking I'm making a big push, and oh my goodness, he just dropped the Hog Rider graveyard combo. I throw desperation move right there, if you can't tell, through my fireball. It seemed to work out, so I'm looking quite well right now. 434 left. What am I gonna do? Now I know he has direct damage troops as far as that Hog Rider goes, so that's my main concern right now, because as you can see, I haven't been able to stop it as of yet. And of course, what am I gonna do? I can't drop anything down until after that log goes. So of course he's gonna take his swipes out. So now all of a sudden, instead of me being in the lead, now I'm down. It's all desperation. I gotta throw my fireball down. And this is where he messes up. My witch almost makes it past the bridge, but he drops his mega minion back. So it causes my witch to come back and attack. Now I say well played, because I thought I'm in log zone right here. I thought one log and I'm done. So I told him well played. I thought it was over. He drops the log. I throw my fireball, not realizing that the log wasn't gonna destroy my tower completely. So I mean, wow, 3 seconds left. Is this not TV Royale worthy? So somebody talk to Supercell for me. I mean, come on now. I've had some of these matches that were nail biters to the end, and it had some type of ending like this where it looked like it was gonna sway one way and then it went the complete opposite. But enough of that. Here's Alex. This is a battle that got me into Hog Mountain. As you can see, I shared it with my clan. So here we go. And I didn't think we were going to end up in Hog Mountain, only because, as you can see, we're still playing in Arena 9. And typically, if you're going to make it to the next arena, you battle in that arena. And about 4 battles before this, I believe I did battle in Hog Mountain. And we battled to a draw. And then I exchanged some wins and losses and eventually got back up high enough to play for Hog Mountain status. But I didn't realize that this was the match that was going to take me into Hog Mountain. So here we go. I dropped my tank second so we can battle on our side of the field. And at first I was a little worried. We got the level 5 witch and the ice wizard just slowing everything down, and that doesn't help out much either. Hey, let's just drop a cannon. So I'm not looking very good right now. I'm a little worried, but I don't want to drop too many troops right now. I give them a well played. You got to give respect where it's respect's due. Now here's the bandit. Nobody really uses the bandit, and it comes as a surprise to me that somebody uses it. So I mean, not much I could have done. I'm thinking, okay, could I have dropped a troop? Maybe. She seemed like she would have just zoomed right past, blurred right past. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I got high enough. This is typically where I continue to lose, and this is where I get my 4 or 5 game losing streak. But he has that cannon, and he does something with that cannon that really sways this match. And I really want you guys to pay attention. So I go ahead and split my troops because he has a fireball that just obviously going to take out the troops. So here we go. I got my wizard, I got my giant ready. I'm gonna drop my giant in front of my wizard to tank, but instead of dropping the cannon on his side of the field, he drops it on my side of the field. And what that does is causes my giant to fall back. It kind of eliminates his tower from being utilized to defend. And I mean, he kept my giant alive. My wizard is able to stay alive. And here's my counter push. I mean, that's almost a full health giant on your tower. Unless you can immediately take it out, it's gonna take out your tower. And as you can see here, that one cannon play allowed me to tie up the game. So now it seems like I have the momentum. And once again, he drops his giant, trying to apply pressure. So I'm thinking, if I could stack enough troops on this end, take a little bit of damage on my king tower, but not too much, and defend properly against his extra troops, I can probably have a pretty good counter push coming. As you can see here, I'm quite excited. The minions, okay, those will get taken out quite easily. And I dropped the giant, not realizing that he was going to drop the cannon there, but it seemed to work out. It was supposed to be my distraction giant, and I was supposed to take out the right-hand tower with my goblin gang. But as you can see, everything stalled a little, but everything seemed to work out the way I originally planned. Fireball at the end, not needed. And he hits me with the wow. Oh, I thought he hit me with the wow. Well, by then I'm sure his phone or his tablet or whatever he was playing with was flying across the room. But I mean, simple mistakes like that I like to rewatch and learn from. So now I know, hey, you always want to battle on your side of the field. Common sense, I know, but the more you know. So I'm looking pretty good as far as my troops being a tournament standard. And I mean, Hog Mountain, here I am. Oh my goodness. Now we still got a couple, a couple hours before the Night Witch is released. So I'm really hoping to get the Night Witch. I've seen some other YouTubers kind of displaying her and seeing how OP she is. So I mean, I'm not very good at the game, so I can use any OP card to my advantage. So about 14 hours before the release of the Night Witch, I've yet to use the free entry for my Night Witch challenge, but I will be working on that. And just, you know, I've been playing challenges. I have not wanted to play on the ladder because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my Hog Mountain status, so to say. So I'm pretty much playing the challenges so I can save up some gold, so I can start getting those legendaries in my shop so I can start purchasing them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, I finally made it to Hog Mountain. Can't wait to see what's next. Legendary Arena? We'll see. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for watching.